Next dimension.
Hey guys, this is undercoverdudes all the way from down. Today I have another episode of Q&A with UCD where you guys go and send me questions and I go and answer them. Now as you can see in the background, it's a 1v1 with StiffTheNinja and such. Since a 1v1 takes a longer time, these episodes will go a bit longer as well, approximately 9 minutes. So hopefully you guys do it and enjoy that as well. Now, big thank you to everybody who went and commented in the previous Q&A episode telling me how to pronounce Nu Wen. Now, when I first went and heard it, I butchered it. But everybody said to say it Nu then Wen, but really big emphasis on the N at the end. So Nu Wen or something along those lines. So hopefully I got it half decent. Go and tell me in the comments, that would be really nice. Now, first question by Official Lou, ACOG or iTech for AR? Now, I have to say ACOG, because I'm an ACOG man. I like that little dot, put it on the person's head, boom, it's going to hit right there, headshot. iTech, it's a bigger dot, it's a more close range, and it's not really for me. Now, CA for Life asks, if you were randomly turned into a koala and then changed again to a frog, would you rather dance Gangnam Style or eat fried chicken? Now, obviously, you're going to have to say, would you rather, is this going to be a one-time thing? Is it going to be a multiple time? If we're going to be dancing Gangnam Style multiple times, I'm going to lose energy. And if it's going to be on a continuous sleep, I'm going to be dying. But if I'm going to eat fried chicken, obviously I'm going to have nutrition and I'm going to live longer. So I'm going to go with the fried chicken. But saying that, if it was one-off, I'll go with Gangnam Style because Gangnam Style is, you know, even though it was practically a one-hit wonder, it is still a pretty cool dance in my opinion. Now, 13 Sir Link asks, if you get bigger, will you do YouTube as a job? Part-time / full-time? Now, saying that, I doubt I would get that big. If I did, I would definitely hop on the opportunity. It'd be fantastic to do YouTube as a job, just in my computer making videos for you guys. That'd be really, really cool in my opinion, because being like an entertainer and all, because that's really what my role is on YouTube. I entertain people, even though you might not see it from the first time. It is like the actual official role of a YouTuber to entertain. So saying that, I would, you know, I would hop on the opportunity, probably part-time. I would probably still go to university, get an actual job as well, you know. But if I did get bigger on YouTube, I would definitely go and do it as a job because I've really enjoyed the experience. Now, Tramman asked, if you were to reincarnate, what would you be? Now, I thought about this question when I first saw it. I thought about it for quite a bit, and I had to go down to a chameleon. Now, chameleon, do you ever see a dead chameleon? Now, I know if you Google dead chameleon, you will find one, but do you ever see one on the roadside or somewhere? No, because they're always hiding in trees. They're blending into their environment, like the freaking Crisis, whatever the guy's name is. He blending all into environments and stuff like that, like an absolute boss. I would be a chameleon because you're just there, you get your nice little food, boom, GG, no re. It's all good for the chameleon and it's bad for everybody else. Now, Adam he asks, where would you go if you had the chance to go anywhere in the world? Now, that's quite a broad question. Where would I go anywhere in the world? Now, obviously, you could go to all the exotic places like Italy and Spain. That would be really cool. But honestly, when I think about it, I think I would go to England. I would go to England because, I don't know, I just really want to go there. Just see what's happening over in the top part of the world. Play a bit of Combat Arms EU. Get a good ping on there, man. Get a good, like, 4-bar right there, playing the Combat Arms EU servers. Nah, but seriously, I'll go and watch a couple football matches. I'll just have fun. I would really want to go there. It's like one of my stuff I would really want to do in my life. Now, Daxter and Jack1 ask, what do you use to record? Now, I've said in previous commentaries that I use Action. I've ditched Action now. I went to Fraps, then I ditched Fraps again. And I'm on the new one. I'm going through a lot of recording programs. I went on Bandicam for quite a while as well. Now, the best one, in my opinion, is Dxtory. And you've got to mod it properly. I'm going to link a tutorial in the description below. It's a tutorial by a YouTuber named Jack Frags. Really big, really good. Go and watch it, and it's so easy to go and set up. You just get the right codec, and you'll get so good frames. No drops at all. I'm playing Daisy, a really heavy resource hogging game, and I see no lag. Combat Arms, no lag. Call of Duty, no lag. Every game, no lag. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, Zombie9339 asks, I don't understand why you can't use iron sights in this game. Now, he doesn't say that as a question, he says that more of, you know, just an opinion. Now, saying that, I will tell you a story about the Combat Arms engine and Nexon. Oh, a long time ago when Nexon first started creating Combat Arms, they based Combat Arms off a very old engine. I believe it was made in 1999. Now, the reason we can't use iron sights is just because Nexon would have to go and reprogram everything. One, maybe because they're lazy, or two, the main reason they just don't have time, or three, the engine is just can't handle it. It's just the limitations, because Nexon, you know, Combat Arms isn't too bad of a game to look at. It isn't the best, obviously, but it's still not too bad. Nexon has literally maxed out this really old engine. I don't think they put anything more on there. They're just gonna explode. The whole game's gonna explode in a bowl of fury and fire, just because of how difficult it would be to go and make it work. Now, Ryan the Fallen goes and suggests that I should go and do some live commentaries. Now, as you guys know, YouTube's I Use is a live commentary series. I go and play the game and I react to whatever happens. But it also had another series called Road to Master. And I ditched that series a long time ago. It was getting quite repetitive and boring. But I could bring that back in a slightly revamped form, talk about some random topics, and just have, you know, just something to put up throughout the week. You know, it's fairly easy to make these live commentaries, you know, provide some content for you guys when I'm not making actual commentaries. You know, just post in the comments if you think that would be a good idea. Now, as the last question for today is by Anthony Archer, and he asks, what was the first shooting game you played besides from Combat Arms? Now, if I go back to my good old childhood, my first person shooter game would have to be Wolfenstein 3D. Now, that was, yeah, it was the first shooting game by far. It was on the PC, use your arrow, you had no mouse, space bar was the shoot button. I'll put a link in the description, my very first commentary I did on that. It was my first commentary on my whole channel. Oh my god, it was so bad, but you know, it's good to look back once in a while and see how far I've come. But definitely Wolf 3D was the first one. Leading on from that was Doom, and then Doom 2 and Doom 3, and you know, I was like 7 years old when I was playing these games. So you know, I kind of played the wrong games from my age group. You know, it doesn't matter, it was still really fun, a little bit scary, but definitely an enjoyable experience. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this longer extended episode of Q&A with UCD. If you did, make sure to go and chuck a like rating. It always goes and helps the channel. Hopefully you guys did also enjoy the gameplay, which I won. StiffTheNinja, yeah, bet him in a sniper only when he plays quarantine most of the time. But you know, it doesn't matter. It was still a really fun 1v1, and I thought I'd put it in the background. You know, just a bit of enjoyment. But other than that, it's undercover dudes all the way from down under.